I can't believe nobody knows this, but you're gonna know it now. There are certain things you should do when you go to the range to maximize your abilities. You will be breaking 80 in no time. Unfortunately, most people go to the range wrong. Almost everybody. And it's costing you shots everywhere you go. Sometimes it's better to not go to the range than to go to the range and not do it right. What do you think of the 4Runner? Just got that thing. I'm back. My other one got wrecked. So we just had to get another one. Now, if you really want to improve your game faster, make sure in the video description below, there's a link to sign up for my newsletter. We'll send you good stuff, exclusive discounts and promotions there. And I'll email you a lot with that and ways to improve your golf game quicker, faster, better. First, get your supplies. Birdie basket, tuba balls. Stadium Golf Center. $8 for the short game area, $15 for the, something like that. Oh, thanks. Now, most of the time, you're grabbing your basket of balls and you're going to the range and just whacking them around. That's wrong, and you're just never gonna really truly improve. But if you do it like this, which I'm gonna show you, it really just, it costs the same amount of money and you're gonna exponentially improve. And that's what we're all after. This is how you should start every golf practice. Whether it's your basket and you're using some of those balls or a tube, this is what you're gonna do. Grab a wedge. I don't care what wedge it is. I'm gonna use my 60. This is how you should begin your practice. This would be the equivalent of stretching first. And stretching is, yeah, you could stretch out a little bit, but this is gonna be your golf stretching. You're gonna start chipping like this. All you're gonna do is hit these little ones and finish here every single time. Here. And more than anything, we're pushing the ball forward. We are practicing our position and are training our muscles to do what we want them to do. And the key ingredient here is we want you to become a professional at putting the center of the club face on the back of that golf ball. You can be a professional at that. Anybody can. But if we just go to the range and start swinging our full swing, you're missing out on how to train your body to get the center of the club face on the back of that ball. I don't care where the ball really goes. I'm not aiming at a hole or anything. The focus is 100% hit the ball with the center of the club face. That's it. Too many times we get focused on, oh, I gotta get it close to that hole, I gotta land it here, I gotta do this. You will never be able to hit your landing spot if you're not consistently striking the ball where you hope to strike it. If one time you strike it on the toe and the next time you strike it in the center, they're going two dramatically different distances. Do as much as you need to really feel confident that, hey, I can make that contact right where I want it every single time. Or like 9 out of 10 times, and you'd be great. Moving on. All I know is that these are the things I did, and I was a scratch golfer within my first year of ever golfing. I broke 80 pretty quickly, and I never had a lesson. I had one lesson, it went horribly, so I never did it again. I took it upon myself to get good at this game. Made a ton of mistakes, so I erase all that, and I only give you the things that actually worked. This is the second thing I did every time I went to the driving range or the golf course, if they had one of these. I'm gonna practice my pitch shots. We just did chipping. I wanted to do some pitching, but it had to mean something. There has to be a penalty when you mess up. Look, I didn't have much time to mess around, so I had to make use with the limited amount of time we have. And so do you. You have limited time. So I'm gonna practice my pitch shots, and guess what? There's a bunker in between. I could do this over there, but then it's too easy. And there's no cost to me. Now there is. Now I just have to go over the bunker because these are the shots on the golf course that steal from you. This robs from you, this shot. Because if you put it in the bunker, it's at least a stroke penalty. See what I'm saying? Like that's gonna cost you. So I'm like, okay, I need to know on the course, can I polish this off? There we go. And all I'm focused on here, where's that ball landing? Perfect. I don't care if it runs off, there's a down slope, it doesn't even matter. All that matters is, am I going over what I need to go over? Nope. So now, what I'm gonna do there, this is so important. I'm gonna internalize that shot and say, okay, what was that swing? And then I need to add to it because I need a little more distance. So now that's a swing I remember. Like, okay, don't do that one again. Much better. So I want to memorize the swings that are great and the swings that are bad. Because I know that bad swing. I know this is the bad swing. The short swing, like, I know that's bad. Like, okay. And even hit a few of those so you know, like, okay, that's the one that's too short for what I'm visualizing here. Can I open my face? Now what happens? Well, I like that. Little short though. So as you even open up that club face, you got to adjust your swing and your feel and your power. Because I want to go maybe higher, so I got to swing a little more. There we go. And the more you do this, the more confidence you will have, and your exponential improvement, like this, is starting to pay off. Moving on. Maybe your practice facility has a bunker you can go in, maybe not. Maybe the golf course you like to play at has a practice bunker, who knows. If it does, this is what you want to do. If it doesn't, then unfortunately you'll have to wait till you have one. This is your exponential growth in your golf game practice drill for the bunker when you come. You only have a few balls, you only have a limited amount of time. You do want to hit at the range, so we're going to do that because there's a couple things we need to do there that are super important, but we need a little bit of time in here in a very specific way so that you can get out of this on the golf course and it doesn't cost you too many strokes. Most people do this, which is not bad, but my ball was here and I hit, half a foot, more 8 inches behind the ball. That's too much. You want to be here. You want to be 2-3 inches behind the ball. But man, that's hard to do because it feels like you're right on the ball. And that's what I got. I got in front of my line. But how do you do that? I'm going to show you. It's a very simple drill. You just hit your normal shot. Draw a line where that ball is. All right, here's my normal shot. Let's say this is your bunker shot. You're like, okay, here's my line where the ball was, and here's where I entered the sand. So now my next shot, I want closer to the ball than the last shot. It's all I'm focused on. Can I get it a little bit closer? That was great. So here's my ball this time. Right there is my line for the ball. And here's where I entered the sand that time. The first time was here. Okay, so now my next shot, I want to enter the sand there. Can I do it? So I'm trying to get closer to the ball every single time. It's a great shot. Here's my ball. Here's where I entered, not closer. How close can I get? Now, the closer I get, the better shot I hit. So I'm gonna keep attempting to get closer and closer and closer to the ball. Oh, that was really good. And you're gonna notice the closer you try to get, the better it is. Eventually, you might hit the ball first, fine. Then start all over again. So every time you strike the ball clean, start again. Regular, closer, 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 closer. And then you'll start internalizing and memorizing what a perfect bunker shot is. And you'll be able to come in here and you'll feel so good about it. Like, oh, that's great. All right, now everybody, well, I don't know about everybody. Me, I hate practicing, I dislike practicing putting. So I wanted to maximize everything all at once so I can spend the least amount of time putting, yet be the best putter I can be. Doesn't make sense, but it does. Come on. So I had to figure out what are the most important putts that are costing us strokes on the golf course. There's two of them. What do you think they are? I mean, I think you got one of them right. The short putts. Yes, you're absolutely right. The other putts are the long putts, like 30 feet. So is there a way that we can practice 30 footers and 3 footers at the same time? You better believe there is. Come on. From here to there is about 30 feet. Let's see how accurate I am. 33 feet. I was close, but I knew we were doing 30 footers and 3 footers, so that adds up to 33. So at 3 feet, I'm gonna put a little gate here, right there. What I'm doing is I'm practicing a 30 footer while lining up for a 3 footer. Beautiful. So if I can get it through my gate right here on the line that I'm looking for, then I could do both. The number one problem with short putts is alignment. So if I can align myself perfectly for the short putts while getting my feel and consistency for the 30 footers, which by the way, is what you're gonna have most of the time, even with the pitching wedge in your hand to the green. The average distance for the average player, if you hit the green, is like 30 feet from 100 yards. So this is the practice we need a lot of. All right, so what we've done is we've basically tricked ourselves into making pretty much all of these, because now we just know how to aim and we just practice swinging the golf club. So you're gonna find that when you start practicing the short ones now in this order, you're just gonna swing the club pretty freely because you were just doing that while aiming at the exact same spot. We're maximizing our time, we're exponentially getting better, mostly in confidence, but a lot in skill. And notice, not once did we go over technique, because honestly, that's not as important as perfect execution, which is what you just did. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Here's what we're gonna do. When you go to the range and you actually start hitting golf balls, we wanna focus on two things: how far we hit it in the air and where we hit it. So most people, they'll pick out a target and they'll whack a bunch of balls like at that red circle. And then they'll get another club to go to the next target, and then they'll go to the next target after that. And that's not what you do. All ranges in America are set up. They want you to fail, but I don't want you to fail. I'm here to tell you the truth. Just as you look out there, that is fake news out there. Just think that. They want you to believe something that is going to cost you strokes on the golf course. And I'm just the truth teller. Here's what you're gonna do. All right, I've got my 50-degree wedge. I'm gonna take 7 shots with it. I like to call this the sprinkler drill, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit one shot way over there, then my next one's there, then my next one's there, till 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And I want them all to go the exact same distance, and I never want to go at the same target twice. So 1, I mean, I'm going way over here. That direction. Now, however far it went, my next target is over to the right a little bit. And I want the same distance as the last one, different target. And I just, like a sprinkler, I'm moving to the right every time. You're gonna notice a number of things happening in your swing. How comfortable do you feel aiming to the right side of the driving range versus the left, or whichever one is tighter depending on where you're located? You're gonna see things and feel things at different spots that you normally don't feel. And that is going to replicate exactly what's happening on the golf course. There's nothing better than getting better faster. Hope it helps. Let me know in your comments below. Love you guys. See you next time.